Are your everyday cooking habits secretly putting your health at risk? Some of the most routine practices in the kitchen might be contributing to long-term dangers, including an increased cancer risk. Let's uncover 5 common habits that could be affecting your well-being more than you realize. Number 5. Overheating oils. When cooking oils are heated beyond their smoke point, they break down and release potentially harmful compounds. Each oil has a specific temperature at which it begins to smoke, and when this happens, the oil begins to degrade, forming compounds like aldehydes and acrolein. These compounds can irritate the eyes, throat, and skin, but more concerning is the long-term health impact. Research has shown that repeated exposure to these substances can lead to inflammation and increase the risk of certain types of cancer, including breast and prostate cancer. Oils with a low smoke point, like extra virgin olive oil and flaxseed oil, are particularly prone to this breakdown, which is why they're not recommended for high-heat cooking. Instead, oils such as avocado or coconut oil, which have higher smoke points, are safer options for frying or sautéing. In addition to producing harmful chemicals, overheating oils also diminishes their nutritional value. Healthy fats, such as those found in olive oil, are known for their heart-healthy properties, but when they're heated past their ideal temperature, these benefits are significantly reduced. Consuming oxidized fats can also contribute to the formation of free radicals in the body, which are unstable molecules that damage cells and DNA, leading to increased cancer risk. Thus, maintaining the right cooking temperature and using oils suited for high-heat methods is crucial for both health and safety. For those who frequently use oils for frying or stir-frying, it's essential to keep track of the oil's temperature to avoid reaching its smoke point. A cooking thermometer can be a helpful tool to ensure the oil stays within a safe range. Number 4. Grilling or charring meat. Grilling or charring meat, especially at high temperatures, can produce carcinogenic substances known as heterocyclic amines, HCAs, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs. HCAs are formed when amino acids and creatine in muscle meat react under high heat, particularly during grilling or pan frying. PAHs, on the other hand, form when fat from the meat drips onto the hot coals or grill, creating smoke that then redeposits on the food. Both of these compounds have been shown to damage DNA and increase the risk of cancers, including those of the colon, pancreas, and breast. People who frequently consume charred or well-done meats may be at a higher risk due to the cumulative exposure to these harmful substances. While grilling is a popular and flavorful cooking method, moderation and precaution are key. Using marinades, particularly those containing herbs like rosemary, thyme, or garlic, can help reduce the formation of HCAs by up to 90%. Additionally, choosing lean cuts of meat and trimming excess fat can limit the amount of fat that drips onto the grill, thus reducing the formation of PAHs. It's also important to avoid charring or burning the meat, as this increases the production of these carcinogens. Cooking meat to medium or medium rare instead of well done can also significantly reduce the formation of harmful compounds. Alternating between grilling and other cooking methods, such as roasting, baking, or steaming, can help lower the overall exposure to these harmful substances. If grilling is preferred, using indirect heat or cooking the meat at a lower temperature can help minimize charring and prevent the excessive formation of HCAs and PAHs. These small changes can go a long way in promoting healthier eating habits while still enjoying grilled meats. Number 3. Using non-stick cookware at high heat. Non-stick cookware is a staple in many kitchens because it reduces the need for excessive amounts of cooking oil and makes cleanup easier. However, when non-stick pans are heated to high temperatures, they can release toxic fumes from the chemicals used in the coating, particularly perfluorooctanoic acid, PFOA, and polytetrafluoroethylene, PTFE. PFOA, which was once commonly used in the production of Teflon coatings, has been linked to a variety of health issues, including liver damage, developmental issues, and an increased risk of cancer. Although many modern nonstick pans are now made without PFOA, overheating PTFE-coated cookware still produces harmful fumes, which can be particularly dangerous when inhaled. These fumes are not only toxic to humans, but can also pose a danger to pets, especially birds, who have more sensitive respiratory systems. When nonstick cookware is heated above 500 degrees Fahrenheit, 260 degrees Celsius, PTFE begins to break down, and the fumes it releases can cause flu-like symptoms known as polymer fume fever. Symptoms may include chills, fever, headaches, and dizziness. Long-term exposure to these toxic fumes has been linked to an increased risk of respiratory issues and certain cancers. To prevent these risks, it's essential to avoid using non-stick cookware at high temperatures and to ensure the pans are in good condition. Scratches or damage to the non-stick coating can exacerbate these problems, as it may lead to the release of even more toxic particles. To reduce the potential harm of non-stick cookware, consider using alternatives such as stainless steel, cast iron, or ceramic-coated pans, which are safer for high-heat cooking. These materials do not release harmful fumes and are durable, providing a healthier option for preparing meals at higher temperatures. Number 2. Repeated use of cooking oil. Reusing cooking oil, particularly in deep frying or pan frying, is a common habit in many kitchens as it saves money and minimizes waste. However, this practice can increase the production of toxic compounds such as acrolein, aldehydes, and advanced glycation end products, AGs, which are harmful to the body. These compounds are formed when the oil breaks down due to the high heat during cooking, and they can accumulate in the reused oil. Studies have shown that consuming these chemicals regularly can cause oxidative stress in the body, leading to inflammation and potentially increasing the risk of cancer. The more times the oil is reused, the higher the concentration of these harmful substances becomes. Repeatedly using oil can degrade its flavor and nutritional quality. Oils that have been used multiple times lose their beneficial omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants, which are essential for heart health. As the oil degrades, it can also impart a burnt or rancid taste to food, which can make meals less appetizing and more unhealthy. For these reasons, it's best to limit the reuse of cooking oil and replace it after a few uses to ensure that the oil maintains its quality and doesn't contribute to the formation of harmful compounds. If deep frying or pan frying is a regular part of your cooking routine, consider using healthier oils with higher smoke points, such as avocado oil or peanut oil, which can withstand higher temperatures without breaking down as quickly. Number 1. Burning food. Burning food, especially starchy foods like bread, potatoes, and rice, is not only unappetizing but also potentially dangerous. When carbohydrates are cooked at high temperatures and begin to burn, they form acrylamide, a chemical compound that has been classified as a probable human carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC. Acrylamide forms when foods are exposed to high heat, typically during frying, baking, or roasting. While it's most commonly found in fried foods like chips and French fries, it can also form in baked goods and roasted nuts. Consuming excessive amounts of acrylamide over time has been linked to an increased risk of cancers, particularly in the kidney, endometrial, and ovarian tissues. The risk of acrylamide formation increases when food is cooked beyond its ideal temperature, leading to excessive browning or charring. This is why it's important to pay attention to cooking times and temperatures, especially when preparing starchy foods. Using lower cooking temperatures, opting for methods like steaming or boiling, and avoiding overcooking can help reduce acrylamide production. When baking or roasting, it's also important to avoid burning food by checking it frequently and adjusting the heat as necessary to prevent charring. If you have any questions or want to share your thoughts on this topic, feel free to drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on more health tips and lifestyle insights.